Friends, welcome you all in my YouTube channel, and today we are going to design a multi-story building. And if you have seen my previous video in which I have prepared the complete multi-story building like this, and in today's tutorial I am going to apply the different kind of load on this building. So friends, let's understand how many types of load we will apply here. So first of all, I am going to delete it so that it can be new for you. You can understand how we will apply the loads here. So friend, after here in load and definition, in load and definition column, just click here. One window will open here, and you can see first one is definition, and definition means there is a vehicle definition, time history definition, wind definition, snow definition, reference load definition, seismic definition, pushover definition, direct add. So these are the definitions. Suppose if you are going for the analysis of bridge, loads acting on a bridge, so we need to consider the vehicle definition also. And if the we have designed a structure where the parkings are on first floor, second floor, third floor, so in that case also vehicle load should be calculated there. So we'll go into the vehicle definition, and here is the wind definition. Today we are going to calculate the wind load. So we have many options for calculating the wind loads, but today we will calculate it as per the American standard, and in our next tutorial definitely I will go with the IS 875 code. So in wind definition we will click here. So let's summarize first what we did here. In this we have prepared this geometry first. This is G plus 5 story building. After geometry we comes into the general, and we define the plate thickness, we define the beam and columns respectively. After that we have given the thickness of plates also, we have designed here already. After that general we go into the support, and in support we have created this fixed support. After fixed support we will move into the load and definition, friends. So in load and definition, first we will, because we are going for the wind load also, so first we will define the wind definition. We'll go into that. Type 1 wind, add, and will close. Then again click on the wind, add here. When you will go, this window will be open, in which select type. This is the custom time. This is as per one other code is given. So here you can calculate as per your design. Suppose on 3 meters wind intensity we are calculating something here, we will put at 6 meter, we will put at different heights, we will put the intensity of the building, sorry, air here, intensity versus height, and we will calculate it. Or directly you can calculate as per the American standard of civil engineering 7. So today we are going to do as per this. So whatever it is we have here, you can change the wind velocity or speed, but 85 is sufficient for calculation and all. So we will just click here OK. We will add here, and here it asking the factor. Factor means we will give it 0.8. 0.8 means at near about 80% of the structure building wind load will be acted. So just add and close here. So exposure, first we will define it, means assign. So on exposure, click exposure, assign to view, assign. So we will assign this exposure. After that we will come into the load case detail, here add. So first load whatever we are going to take, this is the called dead load, and we will give the name is DL, means dead load. D and L will add here, and second one we are going to take live load, and we'll give it right in short from LL. And in third one we are going to take a wind load, and just will give the WL. And friends, in our next tutorial I will consider the seismic load, and next we'll go for the snow load and vehicle definitions and all. So stay with me for a perfect learning. Just add here again and close. So first we will click on the dead load and we'll add. So dead load, what we will consider, first the self weight of the vehicle with the factor of consider -5, or sorry, -10, -5. Why minus? Because load is acting downward. Minus sign shows the direction of load acting. So if will act on upside, so we will take a plus, and because load is always acting on downward, so we are taking the minus as a sign, and it is in y direction, it is also okay. Just add and close this. We will go for dead load and another one. This is called member load, and member load W1 I'll take -5, and in local global y direction we'll simply click close and add, and here we'll click a live load. Just enter. Live load basically are the area loads. So pressure local GY direction is minus suppose 2. Add and close. Live loads also we can add it on members, basically on beam and columns. We can apply there also. So now we will move for the wind load. We'll go on the wind, click on here wind load. So friends, one thing we need to understand, that wind is not acting in y direction. That means air never will come from top to bottom or bottom to top. So it will act on the building on either it x direction or -x or z or -z. So just here, if the wind is coming from the x direction, factor I have taken 1. Here minimum x direction 0 0 and maximum in x, consider it's a 15. Sorry, it's y range, it will take 21 approx, and in x direction 0 and 15. Why? What is this? This is the height of building. If it is 5 floor and 1 is 4 meter, so that will be the 20. And in x direction, if it is 3 columns, 5 5, so it will be 15, like this. So you can also consider. And in z direction, it is also 15. Y range, if you want that wind should act from the first floor, so instead of 0 you can add it on 3 meter suppose. So this will be condition will be followed in x direction. Then we will take z1. In z direction, what will, when air will come on z, this condition will be same. Add -x, add -z, we will add here also and close. Simple. So if you will click here, you can see the air is coming and acting here. So the height is varying, that's why it is not coming up to here. And if we will click here, we can see. If they will click here, you can see. If we are clicking here, you can see. So now it is already assigned. So we will assign for the dead load. Self weight, this considered for whole structure, then we will assign to view. and will assign it. And this is what member load. Member load also, this will act on beam and columns. So we will select beams parallel to X, select beam parallels to Y, and we will select beam parallels to Z, and here assign to selected beams and will assign it. Here we have assigned. So now this is the live load. This load will comes on the area load, that means that will act on the plates. So for the plates, where we will we'll select the plates parallel to XY, YZ and ZX. We will put plates parallel to XZ. So we have taken, we'll click here, take a plate cursor and select all and assign to selected. Click here, just a minute. F11. So friends, live load will act on the floor. So we have selected the plates. Click here and apply it, assign to selected plates and assign. So we have assigned it. Now if you will click on this self weight, you can see this is acting. And if you will apply, see here, you can see this is acting here. This is acted on plate. You can see I am zooming it, acting on self weight is acting here like this. This one is acting here. This one is acted on plates also. And wind load, you can see. I am minimizing this. You can see the wind load is acting here. If you want to apply it on a topmost surface, so what we will do, we will delete it, just delete one, delete this one also, this one also, this one also. Click on the winds, wind and add. This is wind load. In X direction there will be 3 meter in Y, and this is suppose 24 meter. X range 0, maximum it is 15, Z 0 and 15 here. And now we will add, for Z we will add, for minus X we will add, and for ZX we will add. And also we can change the direction, and +1 factor we can take -1 also. So when you will click here, you can see the air is acting up to the here at this point, and if you are clicking here, this air is acting at topmost surface. You can see friends, and here you can see, and last one we can see here how the air is acting. And most important thing you should understand that air is acting on the joining points, and in StatPro the joining points is called as the nodes, and in real structure joining points will be the at the corners where beam and column is actually meeting to each other. So friend, this is what the application of dead load, live load and wind load on any multi-story building, or if it is the single story, you can also apply in same way. But one more thing, friends, you need to understand, up to 1 to 4 5 floors we are not considering the wind load, or generally we are taking the 1.5 into the combination of loads when we are going to calculate the air load, wind loading. And apart from 5 6 and number of floors, we are calculating the wind loads. So friends, in our next tutorial I will explain how we can calculate the air as per the Indian standard 875 1985 as per codes. Okay, so I hope you have understand these loads and all, and now you can also perform the analysis. We'll go into the analysis and print. Here we'll click all and we'll add. After that, close it, then go into the analyze, run. Here friends, you can see there is not an error. Some warnings are there. That is because we have repeated the many tasks. So go into the post processing mode and you can click this, drag this side, apply and OK. And here you can see what you want to see. If you want to see the beams, just add the 3 things here, apply and OK. See the possible deformation at the given loading conditions, friends. You can see here stresses. If you want, we'll select all again this load, apply and OK. You can see friends here the stresses is acting here. The force will take the 3 loads, apply and OK. Here we can see how the force is acting on a whole structure. And some animation if you want to see, we'll click on the deflection, apply and OK. And if you are looking it very carefully, you can see there are certain kind of vibration here into the building at basically at the corners here, joining points. And if you want to see the plates, okay, animation and reports. Here we have got the report of complete analysis. So friends, hope you understand. If you are new at my channel, kindly subscribe and press the bell icon so that you can get the my continuous videos. Hope you have enjoyed the session. Wait for the next. I will come with the some great ideas and some great another. We will consider the some more loads and definition. Thank you so much friend for watching this, and Jai Hind.